Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Anuta, the Crochet World. Please like my videos, subscribe to my channel, comment and share my videos. And today we are going to do a daisy flower granny square. And this is the one I have already made. And now let's begin. Now to do this daisy flower granny square, I've taken 5.5 mm of a hook. It's a 5.5 mm, and for this portion we're gonna take a yellow color or a mustard color. It's totally up to you. I'm gonna do a magic circle here. Now if you don't know how to do a magic circle, please go back to my channel and check out my previous video in which I have shown you how to do a magic circle in both the ways, how you're gonna chain up and you're gonna do you're gonna put your slip stitch into the first chain and can make a circle, and you can do a magic circle like this as well. And to begin we are gonna do let me just tie up this work. Okay, now to begin let's do 8 single crochets. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're gonna need 8 single crochets. Now let's tie up the work. And put your hook into the first chain. Make a slip stitch. And that's it. The middle portion is done. And we're going to change the color now. So that's it. I've tried my color. I'm going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and I'm going to do a cluster of double crochets into this circle, and this is the first 2 chains is going to be counted as my first double crochet. And I'm going to put my hook into the same stitch. I'm going to grab the yarn and we'll do a double crochet, but only halfway. I'm gonna again put my hook into the same stitch, and we'll do again double crochet but halfway, and not gonna finish my stitch. Again for the third time I'm gonna put my hook into the same stitch, and we'll do the double crochet halfway and gonna make a cluster. Now we're gonna need 4 double crochets not finished, and it's gonna be a 5 loops on your hook, but because we have chained up here for the very first time, it's a 4 loops on your hook. Just grab the yarn and pull it through, and that's it. This is your first cluster, and we are gonna do 8 clusters here. So I'm gonna chain up 2. I'm gonna do double crochet into the next stitch, the single crochet, but I'm not gonna finish my double crochet, so it's gonna be 2 loops here. So this is my first double crochet, second double crochet, I'm not gonna finish the stitch, third double crochet, and the fourth double crochet. And we're gonna have this 5 loops here, 1 2 3 4 and 5. I'm gonna grab the yarn and gonna finish this stitch, and that's it. So it's 4 double crochets here, 4 double crochets here. Now again chain 2, and let's do the same into the next stitch. Put your hook, do a double crochet halfway, and you're gonna have 2 loops. The first, second double crochet, gonna have 3 loops. Third double crochet halfway, I'm gonna have 4 loops, and the fourth double crochet into the same one, and you're gonna have 5 loops on your hook. Now grab the yarn and finish off the stitch, and that's it. This is your third cluster, and we are going to do all the way around. We're going to have 8 clusters, and I'm going to meet you at the end of this round. Okay, so I have 8 clusters of this double crochets. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and the 8th one is the last one. I'm going to finish it off. So that's it, I finished it off, and chain 2 again, and just put your hook into the second chain. It's chain 1 and it's chain 2, so I'm going to put my hook into this one, and we'll finish off this round. So you're going to have a nice little flower daisy here, and that's it. Let me just cut the yarn. Now I've cut the yarn here as well. Sorry, I didn't record that one. And I've cut this yarn as well, and that's it. Your flower is done, and let's change the color. Now I'm using this color. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my yarn away from this one so that you can clearly see this. Now you can put your yarn in any this chain 2 space. You can also do here, you can have slip stitch here 1 2 and go on to this chain 2 space. If you don't want to do it, just cut your yarn and put your yarn here, just like this. I'm just gonna tie up this piece. And that's it. My yarn is tied up. Now let's have chain 5. 1 2 3. Sorry, this is my first chain, so 1 2 3 and 4, and my 5th chain. Now this is gonna be counted as your 1 double crochet and 2 chains. Now we're gonna do 3 double crochets here, so let's do the 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, the 3rd double crochet, and chain 1. Now leave the cluster below, and you will find a space of chain 2 here. Do a 3 double crochets here. So it's 1 2 3 chain 1, and in this space we are going to form a square here. So let's have 3 double crochets here. 1 2 and 3, and now let's chain 2, 1 and 2, and again do 3 double crochets into the same space of chain 2. 2 and 3. Now chain 1, leave this cluster. You will find a space here of chain 2, do a 1 cluster of double crochets. We're going to do 3 double crochets here, so it's 1, 2 and 3. Now again we're going to form a square here, so let's chain 1 and do a 3 double crochets into this chain 2 space. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and let's do 3 double crochets into the same space. 1, 2 and 3, and then we're going to chain up 1 and we're going to put our 3 double crochets into this 2 chain space. Then again we are going to form a square here, so we will do 3 double crochets, then chain 2 and 3 double crochets here, then again chain 1, and we're going to do 3 double crochets in this chain 2 space, and I'm gonna meet you at the end of this round. So that's it. I've done my last 3 double chains, double crochet here, and I'm gonna chain 1 here, and we'll do only 2 double crochets in the last space 2, space of chain 2. It's my first double crochet and my second double crochet, and I'm gonna count this chain as my double crochet. So this is gonna be my cluster of 3 double crochets. So at the end of third, first, second and third chain, I'm gonna put my yarn into and will tie up my work. So that's it. This is my slip stitch, and my first square is done. Now you can leave it as the small square if you like this as this one, and if you want to have another round here, let's have another round. So we basically have to go into the space of this chain 2. So I'm gonna make 1 slip stitch here and another slip stitch here. Now I've done this 2 slip stitch only to reach into the middle of this chain 2 space. You can do one thing, you can cut off your yarn and you can start your work, but remember to start your work at the this chain 2 space only. Do not start, you can start your work from here as well, but it's better to start at this squares. So here again, let's chain up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and let's have 3 double crochets here. So it's 1, 2 and 3. Now chain 1, and into this chain 1 space, forget about this, don't do anything on this space of chain double crochets from the previous row. Into the space of chain 1, have 3 double crochets. So it's 1, 2, 3, chain 1 again. Make 3 double crochets into this space of chain 1. You do not do anything on this space of 3 double crochets. So just have 3 double crochets into the space of chain 1. So it's 1, 2 and 3. Now again chain 1 and go into this space where we have formed our square. I'm going to put 3 double crochets here. 1, 2 and 3. Now to form a square, let's do 2 double crochets here, and again 3 double crochets into the same space of chain 2. 1, 2 and 3, chain 1, and I'm gonna do 3 double crochets into the chain 1 space. Again 1, 2 and 3, and again I'm gonna leave this 3 double crochets from the previous row, and gonna do 3 double crochets into this chain 1 space. Then again it's a square position, so I'm gonna put my I'm gonna do chain 1, then again I'm gonna do 3 double crochets here, then gonna chain up 2 and gonna do 3 double crochets in this space. Then again chain 1, and then I'll do 3 double crochets in this space, chain 1, 3 double crochets in this space, and then chain 1 and have 3 double crochets in this space, then chain 2 and 3 double crochets into the same space to form a square. And I'm going to meet you at the end of this round. Okay, and I've done my last 3 double crochets into the chain 1 space, and I'm gonna do chain 1 and we'll do only 2 double crochets in this space. So it's 1, and 2. I'm going to tie my work here, so it's 1, 2 and third chain. Okay, so I've put my hook into the third chain. I'm going to grab the yarn and we'll make a slip stitch here, and that's it. Just done. Let's cut the yarn and secure this one, and that's it. The daisy flower granny square is ready, and just have to my this ends I have to weave it in, so I'm gonna see you after weaving it in. And that's it. My ends are weaved in, and this is our daisy flower granny square is ready. I hope you have liked my today's tutorial. If you liked my video, please like, share and comment, and subscribe to my channel. And please check out my previous videos as well. I've made a series of tutorials as well, so please go on and check those videos, and I'll see you into the next video. Bye.